So, Spirit told me I needed a longer intro that, I should be showing people how I prep for my readings. I'm not sure, why Spirit wants that, unless there's somebody out in the collective that is wondering if I'm real or not, or if I, fake it. I don't know. Don't really care. But gotta do what Spirit likes. So here I am showing you from start to finish what I'm doing. So I keep all my cards in a nice suitcase, handheld bag. I'm unzipping those, getting that ready. This container bucket has all my random little comments here. And I'll show you one more. Okay, and with this bag is all my personally made cards. Okay. And my whistle to call upon Spirit when I have a hard time reaching them. My glasses to wear when I am meditating and trying to connect with my ancestors and stuff like that. And yeah, and here are my main crystals that I use and I set up for the reading. Okay. So my crystals that I set up for the reading, they go on this nice little thing right here. And I do my grounding rock at the very bottom. I do my yellow at the sacral right here. I do my purple at the crown and my white above crown. Okay, so that sits on the board. Now, if you watch my readings, you know I start off with the Bible. This is my Bible. What is really cool is if you go back a few videos, you will see a video of where I'm flipping through the Bible, and I noticed that it is highlighted and marked with pen, and I don't write in my Bible. Like, my name's already put on there. I don't write in my Bible. And I marked the page. So here is some more writing markings that have appeared, and these weren't there the other day when I found the first one, because I made sure to go through the entire thing, make sure I wasn't missing a message, and I would know if more markings came. And sure enough, more markings came. So I gotta take time to go over that section as well, take some notes, and then if it's a message to share, I'll share. If not, keep it for myself. Okay, let me take a drink. I have my white sage burning. Okay, clear the air. Okay, so I don't look this big in real life, guys. I'm 5'2", but I look super chunky, but I'm not. I'm like football. Okay. Dear Lord Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, the heavens above, the universe, the spirit guides, my guardian angels, my ancestors, and Mother Earth, I would like for you to please join me in on this reading that I am doing for the collective. Please help me deliver any message of clarity. Please answer any questions that are being asked. And please send the collective love, so much love. And allow me to receive messages only from divine and my team. Anything that is outside of divine and my team, I do not want it. I don't accept it, and I will not take it. Please remove any negativity, any darkness, any distortion, any chaos, any demons or devils from around me, in me, on me, and during this reading. Please make this reading filled with the brightest of bright lights and the goldest of gold lights, and fill this house with nothing but love, understanding, and unconditional love, understanding, nurturing. And please, again, allow me to answer a question for the collective with all clarity. As above, so below. Blessed be, so let it be. Amen. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start this reading off with a blind Bible pull, okay? Now, mind you, I've never read the Bible front to back or back to front. The things I know from the Bible are from what I pull, and that's alright. Spirit, please tell me when to stop. Okay, so here it says, at the cost of his firstborn son. I'm on Joshua 7:9. At the cost of his firstborn son, he will lay its foundations. At the cost of his youngest, he will set up its gates. So what that is saying is that a man, if you're a man, right, and you go about and you get your family started and you have this firstborn, that is when you should be now buckling down and taking life seriously. That is when, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So Joshua 7:9, it says, at the cost of his firstborn son, he will lay his foundation. This is when somebody is now supposed to buckle down and take life seriously. You should be having a plan in place that is something you can work off of, whether it be with your partner or not with your partner. Whatever it is, your foundation needs to now start to be solid for this child, right? Then it says, at the cost of his youngest, he will set up its gates, meaning you're now prepared to close your boundary off, your housing off, right? So everyone at this point in time should know you can't enter unless I have given the okay. No funny weird shit that goes on out there is to go on in here. And at the same time, you're creating a safety for when it is your time to pass. So we could be looking at somebody who is either lost a parent and dealing with that inheritance or safety, or maybe didn't get it, needs some type of reassurance, or maybe is looking at having a child right now. And just kind of feels lost, but I don't know. We'll find out in a second. Try to pull some more cards on that. Because this seems like a pretty emotional, serious topic, I'm going to pull cards with universal meanings on them as well for guidance. Okay, so we have sharing. Friendship. Nurture. Divinity. Freedom. And goodwill. What is this person's gift or prize going to be for having these characteristics about them? Okay, one more. Okay, so the person that I am doing this reading for is somebody who has shared their whole life. They are very selfless. They, in fact, even in private moments, probably think about themselves last. This person is somebody who would make a good friend, but lacks friendships, and the reason being is because of the morals. Where's Mina? So somebody who has wanted friendships, but probably couldn't keep them or obtain them because the lack of loyalty with people or lack of understanding, genuineness, authenticity. The next thing is this person is a nurturer. This person is automatically the one to come run and take care of the person when they're sick, or when they mentally don't feel good, or when they feel down, or even physical ailments. Okay. Divinity. This person is somebody who constantly is trying to be a better version of themselves each and every day. They try to do right by people in every situation, and tries to look at the best in people. So this isn't going to be somebody who thinks the negative right off the top. They're going to get to know you before they form any type of opinion. This is somebody who has found their freedom. They have gotten to know who they are. They accept who they are. And they probably have come to realize what it is they do and don't need within their life. And then goodwill. So this is someone that is very much about healing, very much about protection, very much a instinctively person who instinctively manifests for the people around them and not just themselves. And they could have an extremely creative side that they try to get other people involved in. Now, because this type of person has been consistent in being this person, even behind closed doors when no one's watching, this person is looking at the universe coming through with a gift of generosity and some type of power. Now, this power could be the power over their own life. Maybe they haven't had that. This could be power where people start to listen to them, take them seriously, or it could be just a more intense and stronger willpower that they may have ran out of or gotten more out of with their life path that they're on. Generosity, that is another word for giving and abundance. So the universe is going to be very generous with you when it comes to things that will be coming your way. So somebody is transgender. And somebody is a fragile masculine. Either these are two different people or it's the same person, but also has a addiction of some sort. Here we have calm. Somebody could be into multi-race. Somebody's a psychic. Somebody is an introvert. And somebody is into certain kinks with their sex life. We have an illusion. That is working itself out. So the truth of something is going to be coming surface. We have the artist. We have the receiver. And we have the sanctuary. So we have here an artist who has been giving to somebody. And this person possibly looks at this artist as if they are something small, something maybe not as important as them, or something that they can overpower or take control of, right? And then we have the sanctuary. So there is this artist that has been brought to a sanctuary area where they can continue to work on their craft and expand. But in order to do that, they're having to turn their back on the receiver, the person that is taking, and treating them like they're small. Here we have a man who is pulling in a stone figure, right? And then you see there is a colored picture of another woman on the wall. So this could be somebody who possibly is stuck in regrets about a past relationship, past partner, and it's affecting the way that they either view their current partner or participate in a relationship with their current partner. There is a person here there is I need to pull my cards because this is weird. There is an older female here who is also somehow tied to this man here that can't let go of the past. But this other female, they're not together, I don't think, because it's showing two separate situations. But this older female seems to be setting up scenarios. Almost like she gets off on watching the interaction between this man this older female knows and other people that come around. I don't know, it's weird. Here, this woman has paid somebody who is coming across as a leprechaun to come in to come in and cause some type of chaos or destruction, because this older female has now found another male and female that she has sunk her eyes into. So she needs to get rid of the other two. 1 second. Okay. So, I am going to pull some cards. Let me see if I can get some more information on that. Somebody is sending you these illusions while you're asleep, or could be doing things, setting up scenarios when you're sleeping. Somebody's trying to interfere with someone who is able to master themselves, so it's not going to work. It says there's an unseen, unexpected change coming in for a couple. Well, there's 3 couples here on the board that I saw, so one couple is going in for an unexpected change. Somebody is prepping to release this situation. Someone's needing to break through a feeling of declaration of love that they gave somebody. There's a mandatory change coming in. Somebody has recently gone through a change in their household regarding family or relationships. Somebody is wanting to free themselves of a marriage. And this one says someone needs to stop listening to what others tell them to think. So with this, talking about there's three sets of couples here. One woman is going between 2 relationships, and the other one is somebody that is having a rough time getting past a past relationship. Okay, and so somebody out of all 3 of those relationships is pans. And out of all 3 of them, somebody has just a fragile masculinity. Someone is staying in a relationship just because they're comfortable, not because they're in love. There's a snake in the household. It says the competition, envy, jealous. The other woman, look over your shoulder. Stop people pleasing. They're just using you and calling you a dummy. Okay. You're being asked to align with your current situation. There are things you still need to learn. If you keep resisting, you'll make it harder on yourself. Past or present, somebody feels like you don't light up their lights anymore. Says nothing is never too late to try. Age and time are man-made, so stop halting your goals and dreams. So someone's putting things off for a current partner. Or maybe need to change their goals and dreams for a current person. We have somebody's going through a transformation. They are starting to realize that this is a cycle they do not want to be on. Someone needs to try really hard to keep themselves positive and motivated. It's getting too hard because they're not seeing results fast enough. Somebody has put up a brick wall because they do not want to get hurt. And there are things from a past relationship that have turned into a trigger for someone. And someone is going to act as if they are in despair, that they are so lost they don't know what to do. This is a plan between 2 out of the 4 couples. There are 2 people out of what, 8 people. There's 2 people that are well aware of the plan. Let's see. We'll go with these cards. Your team says you're not alone. You are being walked with. They need you to slow down. You're moving too fast. You need to stop and think before reacting. And you're missing something from moving too fast. It says when everything goes quiet, you need to listen deeper. So somebody's not really paying attention and not listening to what's going on around them. Path opens the moment you first feel your first step ever taken in the growth. Okay, so it's going to be uncomfortable. That's how you know a new path is opening. Somebody is stuck on repeating cycles. Somebody's been missing opportunities because of this repeating cycle. There are people pulling away, so you're being told to protect your energy when they pull away. There are broken relationships and connections are cracking under lies. There is outbursts, anger outbursts, uncontrolled fire that burns everything around them. So someone's being destructive. This says someone's insecurity. When one feels unsafe, the heart hides. So somebody is not letting other people in right now for stuff going on in the household. Somebody has piercings. Somebody is a closet Satanist. Somebody is a camper. Something about somebody could be from Puerto Rico or have Puerto Rican in their blood. There's a third party involved. Somebody has an ex-wife. And somebody is being made to feel like they have memory issues. Spirit is saying that you're being asked to rest right now. So uncharge from the drama of the house and rest so that you can fight what the drama is bringing. It says losing someone important due to neglect costs of people who matter. Lying. The truth always rises. What you hide will reveal itself. So somebody needs to stop lying in this group. Treating someone like an option. You lose what you don't value. So, leading someone on, false hopes creates karmic debts. Gaslighting, twisting reality only exposes your own shadow. And lost respect. Respect dissolves when integrity fades. So there is a major, major, major tower going on with these three couples that are somehow intertwined with each other. I'm going to do ancestor cards real quick and then we'll be done. Remember, move slow through these situations and arguments. Think before you do anything and get some rest. It's flying out. So we have peace, kindred, important, here and now. So, Spirit wants you to pay attention to when the house does have peace. And that is letting you know that when the house has peace, those are the people that are not the problem. They are not causing the issues within these three couples elements. We have messenger, and communication. So there's going to be a fight over some communication that has happened or that is coming through. Somebody's a driver or a so there's somebody who's going to bring in or give some information. It's going to cause a fight over something that wasn't communicated. There is a driver who has been called to help this person self-preserve. Meaning they could just be there as a listening ear or somewhere to go when they need to not be around so much chaos. There is an act of love of as is. Somebody wants somebody to take them as is. There is a child or a kid that is asking to be not forgotten about. There are ancestors that are letting the kid of one of these people let them know that they are not alone as well. And somebody needs to do some research because there is something major going on with one of the people in this household that has a lot to do with what is happening to these couples. Alright, so that is that for you. If you have any further questions, want a personal, more in-depth reading, just email me. My email is in the description box. I do not charge right now. And otherwise, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe.